For many, it starts with a simple question, a curiosity, a calling. What does it take to lead with purpose? Beyond a title, beyond a seat at the table, how can I make a real difference?
Impact leaders come from all walks of life: corporate professionals, philanthropists, entrepreneurs. What unites them is the desire to serve the sector meaningfully and responsibly.
One of the biggest pain points we noticed in all our conversation with social sector founders and leaders was really the need for a strong governance mechanism, a need for a board or an advisor that could be their champions, their critics, their sounding boards, their strategists, their group of elders. A lot of non-profit organizations don't have access to some of the best talent in the country today to support their work and to further their mission.
These senior leaders we bring to the sector as advisors, for them to work alongside the sector leaders by truly listening, by being able to ask the right questions, by being able to reimagine the organization at every stage.
I want to always be in a position where I know I'll add value and where I am. And I think that's super important, that it's a mix of both. You need to really empty everything out and bring a very humble attitude to the program, because what you're going to learn is about completely new.
The reason that I wanted to engage, or at least look to explore to engaging the social sector, is about giving back, making an impact, and trying to do something very different from what I've been used to do, which is working in corporate arena in a more for-profit scenario.
It's always very healing to give back to the society in some forms. And giving need not be money. It could be your time, your resources, your skills, your empathy, your passion. Each human life is made special through a walk and through a touch.
My desire for most things is I only get involved if I can make a difference. I think from my limited vantage point of having engaged with people and causes in the social sector, I can see plenty of opportunity to do that.
Field visit is always really energizing, humbling, something really which helps you understand what goes behind the scenes of the impact that we see.
Yeah, I think the field visit was a very moving experience. I think just seeing firstly the passion of the founder and the enormity and the complexity of the problem that they solve under very difficult conditions was itself a very inspiring story.
A lot of time people will say, what can I do? Or the problem's too big, or the government will do it. But I think we've seen firsthand how many different people have done such magnificent things.
Every organization needs a strong board, but how do you become the kind of board member who makes a lasting difference?
Board membership, like I said earlier, if you compare it to Mahabharata, and if Arjuna is the founder, then you are the Yudhishthira. You're sort of bringing dharma into the organization. You're being the wise person, giving sage advice. That's the role.
Don't sign up to become a board advisor immediately. Go check the organization out. Spend time on the ground with the organization. See how the founder and you the chemistry which you guys have. Give it 6 months of courtship. And only then decide to say, you know what, this is an organization I want to work with long term.
I think an effective board leader would be someone who is able to get things done, which is build up a good equation and support the CEO, help the organization, be able to give time when needed, and be a custodian for all stakeholders.
A good board is one that is, I think, involved, engaged, but restricts its work to governance and does not get into management versus micromanaging the organization. Leave that to the CEO and the rest of the staff.
I really want to focus on that part for myself. What is my identity? What is my purpose? So that I can then find the right fit for myself. There are lots of people who are interested in doing this work. Bringing like-minded people together has been very enriching. I have learned a lot from them. So I'm sure we will collectively and individually bring about change.
I think the first is the impact. It's been a deeply personal journey. It's been 3 days, but I think really the emotional impact that was packed into those 3 days has been really exemplary.
Awakening in a certain way, or it's a calling which may have come in later. It has come in the sense that you want to give something back to the society in a much more meaningful way, leave a legacy, and whatever you may have learned in some way, if that can contribute to the betterment of the society and nation building.
The way I would encapsulate my learnings over the last 3 days is that today I may not have all the answers, but I know where to find them now.